Hello everyone, Novian here, and we're back with Hana-Kimi Volume 13. And another, I like this volume. We got some interesting development for some of the characters. Mizuki has a new direction she's going with. That one of, like, wondering what she's going to do, for her future. Common one in these like high school manga, but one worth exploring nonetheless. Like she can't. Her whole goal at the beginning of the series is like get Sano, make Sano jump again. That happened fairly quickly, and you know while her relationship with Sano is going to be the backbone of what drives the series forward, it's cool that she is thinking about this sort of stuff to help her, develop as a character, develop as separate from Sano. It would be, I think, it would be bad just to have all of her development be really related to Sano. Uh, Not that I think so far has been. She's had interesting relationships with others besides Sano, but it's still a welcome development, I think. Um, but besides those questions about what she wants to do have not been solved yet. But in the meantime, she does another modeling job, or assisting in modeling, assisting Akiha. And in this arc, we have a new model that's in town. It has a weird name, Ibiu or whatever. Forget what the hell is it? Ebby. There we go, Ebby. And he's like a very I guess you would say an eccentric type. Kind of hard for Mizuki to get along with him, but she does it in her own way, and she kind of gets through to him a bit. He's like looking around Japan for like was that a friend of his? Yeah. That was interesting. I wonder if we'll see him again, because that's kind of an interesting arc with him. And there was like a conflict where like Mizuki was standing up for someone else who he was berating. Wait, no, Ebby, was someone else that was Ebby? I'm not sure. Actually, let me check and just check. Okay, Ebby was the makeup artist. Alex is the model. Okay. So yeah, Alex was berating like Ebby. Mizuki stand up for her. But there was something that talked about like if you like trust someone, you could like trust someone to stand up for themselves. I mean, I don't know. I'm just confused. I read this volume last night. I didn't get a chance to record, and that was a disaster for me on most times. But since this volume was actually quite nice, I think it was. I think it's easier for me right now than it would normally be. So okay, this isn't much very notable. I did find it a bit curiously morbid when in the in one of the author insert panels pages things, here she talked about how she was sad that this actor passed away, And I was thinking, I'm here reading the comments of an author that's now dead, talking about how she was sad at an actor passing away. So like, okay, that's like dope. It's like whoa, um, that was sad. um, well, it really puts things into perspective, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot there was some talk with Sano about like the what Gilbert said last time about her being or him being Mizuki's first kiss, but he's not letting it get to him, so that's or at least trying not to let it get to him, so that's cool. That's cool. Um let's see. Ooh, Mizuki, she gave Sana the "we're just friends." Yeah, what was I expecting her to say? Well, that's a good question. Mizuki, she can't really. Well, she could confess her feelings towards Sano. Actually, I'm not even sure if she realizes it yet. She should. Um, but if she did, she'd have to like reveal that she's a woman. Although that also has its problems to go along with it. So she's in a precarious situation where she can't really easily confess, which is why we still have like 10 more volumes to go. um, that's a it's a better excuse to not confess than lots of other manga that I draw things out. Uh, let's see, but yeah. Then we got there's like a chapter but introducing these two twins that are part of the greater family of fucking this guy. What was his name again? He's one of the biggest main characters. He's practically a main character. The gay doctor. I forget. Why am I forgetting? Umeda. There we go. Those two twins. They're not really around for much. Although they they do kind of lean in to this flashback chapter where that's about Kayashima, him meeting Nakatsu, and it's the Kayashima chapter. I have not paid attention to this character at all thus far. I don't think he's done much. He is Nakatsu's roommate, and his thing is that he can see ghosts. In the last chapter before this flashback, he was the only one who could tell the twins apart, so they were very impressed by that. This chapter is fine. I'm not probably going to be crazy about Nakatsu or about Kayashima, but I mean Nakatsu kind of does a good job of developing his character. It's a good bet. Helps for Nakatsu. It's good. Okay, it's good. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the whole this guy can see spirits and like an otherwise like supernatural non fantasy manga. Like I think you should probably, if you're going to do it, you should go the whole way. Although maybe that's just my bias. And I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it. I don't know. It's like, oh, just by the way, spirits are real, and we're not going to focus on it. Like, oh, okay. Leaves me more questions than answers, I guess. But I guess there's nothing. That's fine. Anyways, I got 10 minutes. That's longer than most of my volume videos for this manga, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.